people of YouTube, welcome to Jade Empire. Yes, not Mass Effect, Jade Empire. I did make an announcement video, an update announcement, whatever the fuck video, what the fuck is this? Which stated that I will stop Mass Effect and start this. There were reasons stated there. If you want the whole thing, go there, but the gist of it, fraps issues, fraps been a bitch, so no more Mass Effect for now. Squee unfortunately hasn't answered yet, so I can't use I'm not going to use his stop this. I'm not going to use his whatchamacallit, link in any of my descriptions. So without further ado, Jade Empire. I never played this. I actually got this for free from Origin. It was free on Origin when I got it, like recently. And yeah, I don't know anything about it except for the fact that it's called Jade Empire. It was for free, and Squeeze doing a let's play. So let's see what we got here. Radiant Gen Z. No. Ooh. She looks interesting. Okay, so there's like a handful of people. I like this guy. So, can I change anything else? Or is that it? Wait, custom. Custom. Body. Your body. Your physical hardiness and ability to withstand damage. Health. Okay, so health measures your physical endurance. Your health measures your die. You can regenerate health using chi. Okay. Your spirit. Your spirit's core represents your chi measures. Next one. Your mind score represents your concentration, beneficial awareness, and focus. So what do we want to be? We want to be tough, or do we want a lot of chi for a lot of focus? I'm gonna go for chi. Oh, well then, everything at maximum for some reason. Okay, I said okay. What the fuck do I spend it on? Ooh, you can do more. Okay, we're gonna be more chi. Yes, lots of chi. Wonderful. So that's something. What's that? This tile will be unselected. Okay. 1,000 cuts. 1,000 cuts is ability. Let's get this. 1,000 cuts is an ability. No. 1,000 cuts is a what? That's stupid. Though the style does not involve blades, the master light strikes quick fast. No. Leaping tiger. With vigor, speed. I have not started the timer, for fuck's sakes. Why am I such an idiot? I have low battery, my phone, because I'm an idiot. And timer starts now, so from here on, half an hour. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll try to do these in half an hour chunks, not an hour, like Mass Effect. They'll be more digestible. Blah blah blah. What? White demon. Many martial artists. Put in hash. Okay, I kinda like that. Legendary strike. Ooh, okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Or white tiger. Do we want white tiger? Oh, white demon. It's white demon. It's got a cool name. So let's do the white demon. Okay. Mong Zing. That's... No, wait. Is that our name? Our name is that. Done. Accept. So I won't be reading anything, so you'll have to read for yourselves.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard.
The grace of a cow. Okay, no, one more match.
Happily. I feel that I learn something every time I face you. Even if it's only a new place to nurse a bruise. So long as you're certain you have time.
Sure. Sure.
Let us begin.
Okay. Press A to attack. Okay.
Did you see? Master Lee was watching. He may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it.
Oh my god, you can
You are
play these
gracious as
guys as
always.
such.
I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training. Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush. Master Lee just went into his house. It's just over there, as always. You have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiling Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar. I shall leave you to it. Take care, my friend.
Okay. That was... You can play this guy as such an asshole. Such a huge fucking asshole.
Typical.
Let's... You now. You talk to me now.
Our most senior student has a spare moment to spend with me? An honor. No, wait, I shouldn't be like that. Master Lee always reminds me that jealousy is a low path and not worthy of one of his students. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example. It certainly won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Lee saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things," to the others. Just the opposite, more likely.
I'm gonna mute myself. I need to take off my shirt. It's really hot in here. Sorry. Okay, done. And while it's really hot and while it is December, no, it's February. What the fuck am I talking? It's February and it's cold, kind of cold outside. My heating is up because why the fuck not? If you want Master Lee in the discipline to be a leader. Now let's do this.
That's easy enough for you to say. You're already the best in the school. The rest of us just stare at your back. Of course, there could be worse views. Maybe I should spend more time training and less time worrying about where I stand in the school. How else will I be good enough to take you down one of these days?
Sure, you will.
Besides, there might be bigger things to worry about. I find myself intrigued by the ghost tales that everyone's mentioning.
That's interesting. Ghosts. Let's ask about ghosts.
Other than what Dawnstar senses, all I have is stories, but they're becoming more and more common. Tales of people being haunted by loved ones, and mad ghosts attacking people on the roads, or even in their homes. And Master Li accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise?
That guy must be schizophrenic, the one on the left. What exactly are these ghosts? Tell me more about... Okay.
They're exactly what you'd expect. The souls of humans who have died. According to all the legends, when you die, your soul travels to the underworld.
Bullshit.
Once there, your soul is judged and placed upon the wheel of life, so that it can return to this world in a new life. A soul that doesn't return to the wheel of life becomes a ghost.
Where do these ghosts
According
come
to the stories, ghosts are usually people whose souls are trapped in this world, either by circumstance or because they won't let go of their old lives. The thing is, those circumstances are very rare, and you never heard about ghosts 10 years ago. Now everyone's talking about them. It's like something has happened, and people aren't leaving this world like they should be. Either that or it's mass hysteria, but I can't believe that explanation.
Okay. Did we already ask that? Tell me more about this.
That was my first question when I started hearing these rumors. Apparently they can look just like us, though possibly pale and faded. Some ghosts have been around a long time, and apparently they begin to change. They grow distant from their bodies and become more monsters than people. The scary thing is that a lot of the stories I've been hearing are about these old ghosts, the ones that look like monsters. It just doesn't make sense. From what I understand, Dawnstar is very sensitive to magic and to the spirits we call ghosts. She sees things that others can't.
Does she?
Sometimes she knows things that she shouldn't. I really can't say if it's intuition or something else.
Ain't that a bunch of bullshit? Let's go back to my
If you
previous
wish,
questions.
what do you want to ask about?
Okay. Is there any news? Sure.
You think I will talk about them behind their backs? I will, but I don't want people to think of me as the local gossip, even if I am just that. Of note? There's only one student of note, and that would be you. Everyone else, even Dawnstar, is just a background for you and your supposed destiny. Not that you don't deserve the attention. I'd be flirting with you non-stop if you weren't so focused on whatever it is Master Li has in store for you. All of us get a little envious of that. Even Gao gets pushed aside, and he doesn't like being anything less than the center of attention.
Maybe I do something to you soon. Let's see.
You know him as well as I do. A rich man's son. He's attractive, I suppose, but arrogance follows him like a cloud of locusts. I hear his father is the same way. Gao the Greater and Gao the Lesser. Not a family I would want to be a part of.
Tell me about Dawnstar.
Why do you need to ask me about Dawnstar? You know her better than anyone as far as I'm concerned. You two practically grew up together. Frankly, I think she might have a little crush on you too. Notice how she's been less willing to train with you recently? Maybe that's why you two get along so well. Maybe her sense for ghosts and the like meshes well with the great destiny Master Li sees for you.
Supposed destiny, bitch. What are you getting at?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like that. Dawnstar is a fine person. She just sees things that I can't. I know there are ghosts and spirits, but why should she be able to sense them when I can't? What makes her special? While Master Li tries to never let it show, he obviously holds a special place in his heart for you two. I suppose that's hard to deal with, even if I have been here far less time than you two.
Train, bitch, and don't give a fuck about us. What have you heard about me?
You know what is said. Master Li believes you're special, but won't say why. It makes you interesting. Some of the others don't find it as intriguing as I do. Some even consider it an attack on their worth.
Okay, who should I...
Gao, obviously. You know he doesn't like you, he never has. And when Master Li tells him to model himself after you, that just makes it worse.
Okay, tell me about the story. Let's go back.
If you wish. What do you want to ask about?
Everything. I'm not gonna ask about Master Li, that's stupid. Tell me what you've... Ghosts... talked about you.
I'm sure you've figured out most of my little quirks by now. I've been here a few years.
Okay.
If you wish. What do you want to ask about? Of course. I have to keep practicing if I'm going to be able to best you one day, aren't I?
Sure.
Excellent. Let's see if we can use Smiling Mountain's sparring ground. Once we're done, I'll wander back here if you need me again.
Okay.
White demon!
Oh, bitch. Cool. Let's go talk to the other guy. Hey, you two, stop fucking around. You, asshole. Talk to me.
Master Li keeps talking about restless dead, but there's nothing like that around here.
Oh, you're uninterested. Who you, fool? Goldlesser.
Oh, you're finally here to talk to Master Li, are you?
No.
I certainly hope so. The old man is in there meditating, and he won't train me until he talks to you.
Cool.
The senior student, Master Li's little lapdog, here to talk to me? My lucky, lucky day. Don't you have something more important to do?
No.
You don't want my answer to that question. Go talk to one of your sandal-licking friends and let them tell you I'm jealous. Try Lynn. She'll say anything to please you just to see your simpering little smile. Pathetic. Master Li wants to talk to you. Do me a favor and go talk to him. Then maybe I can actually receive some education at this school.
Wait, get back here.
I have nothing to say to a dog bounding after its master.
Get back here, you little
I have
bitch.
nothing to say to a dog bounding after its
Motherfucker.
master. Go bother
I'm gonna
someone else.
beat the shit out of you soon. The fuck is this? Book stand. Whatever. Got XP for that. That's cool. Hey, bitch.
Gao does not have the patience to properly learn what Master Li is trying to teach us.
Cool. What the fuck do you say?
It is an honor to be approached by the school's most senior student. My mother had high hopes for the school when she sent me here from the capital. Sometimes I wonder if I'm ready to train with others of such skill. Even in the robes of a junior student, I feel a long way from my home in the Imperial City. You're right. Master Li would not have accepted me if he did not see potential. He measures all people carefully. I will just have to work twice as hard to catch up to your level of skill. Even then, it will take a long time to be your match. How long have you studied with Master Li?
How long have I studied with Master Li? I studied with him as long as I can remember.
You and Dawnstar both had a lifetime of training under Master Li. He is stern with you, but you sure can see that he's proud as well. I'm sorry. I shouldn't pester you with my questions. Is there something you need? I don't know anyone else who displays the skill you do. Well, perhaps Gao, but he lacks discipline. That is why he still wears the robes of a junior student, despite his ability. Dawnstar would be next, with few able to match her delicate moves. Beyond that, the only other person I know well is Smiling Mountain, the sparring master. I know she is sensitive to things the rest of us can't see. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. It obviously makes her feel different. And that's not right. I think she was given a gift. Unlike responsibility, it may not always be pleasant, but it's something she should be proud of. It shouldn't isolate her. I have seen his kind in the city. He thinks his family's wealth is a substitute for nobility and is angered when others still see him for what he is, a crass and spoiled bully.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't come close to Master Li's skill, but Smiling Mountain is good for the younger students. He pairs novices with more advanced students so we can learn.
Have you heard anything?
I've heard about and seen your skill, but I haven't been here long enough to know much more. Most of the students seem to appreciate your abilities.
Doesn't.
I hate to put words in other people's mouths, but it's obvious that Gao does not favor you. Master Li has been a mediator of sorts, but Gao responds poorly to authority.
Okay.
I'll answer what I can.
What's your new? No, I'm not interested in that.
It's funny, but I still want to look over my shoulder. I have to remember that we are a long way from the ears of the Lotus Assassins.
Okay.
They're the Emperor's personal guardians. In the Imperial City, they watch everyone and everything, looking for those who would question the course of the Empire. Lotus Assassins visit people who ask a lot of questions. The Emperor hasn't been seen much recently. His advisors run things. They're not gentle. There's already enough darkness without making up stories about shadows, in my opinion. And try Lynn. She seems very interested in the ghosts.
I may try her soon. I can do about.
I'm no map maker, but I know the basics of the way the Empire is laid out. What do you want to know? It was a beautiful place to grow up. The brightest minds, the most noble houses, all the greatest warriors gather there. It's truly the most vibrant place in the world. I'm glad to be here, don't get me wrong. Two Rivers, though, is very peaceful. I'm used to a more hectic pace, I think. It's taking me some time to adjust. Two Rivers is quiet, subdued. This province has a lot of rich agricultural land. Actually, fields cover pretty much everything south of the Great Southern Forest. They consider farmers uneducated rustics, though they'd use less polite terms. They'd change their tune if they could see such a skilled tutor as Master Li out here. The Empire is divided into 4 massive provinces. This area, largely agricultural, is the Golden Delta. To the north lies the Seat of Heaven, which holds the Imperial City. In the prosperous east, you can find port cities like the Phoenix Gate. To the west lie the hills of the 6 Holy Scrolls. I know little about those 2 provinces, though. I'll answer what I can.
What do people from the capital think
Honored that you should ask. What do you want to know? The school I attended in the Imperial City was becoming mired in politics, so my mother sent me out to the country instead. Politics is dangerous, she always said. Oh, I don't know. It just seems like the city is changing. Strange people, strange machines. These are interesting times. I think she just wanted to know that I'd be safe. And that won't be for a long time, but I'll probably return to the Imperial City. Perhaps I'll join the Imperial Guard. It's hard to think that far ahead. I'll answer what I can.
I think that was it, right? Yeah, that was it.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Bitch, speak.
Master Li says that these are troubled times, but he has sheltered us from any disturbances.
Good bitch. Anybody else around? There's this bitchy motherfucker. Hey, bitch.
I have nothing to say to a dog bounding after its master. Go bother someone else.
Hey, cool.
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes everyone train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg. You should think carefully before bruising the tender egos around here. Oh, did I tell you to see Master Li when you have a chance? I'm not taking the blame if you forget.
Of course, brah. You told me. I just chose to ignore you. There are those phones. There's the thing. There's these place. There's a thing here. No, where is it? Yeah. There's the fat guy. Hey, fat guy.
I thought Master Li would have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer.
That guy got some fucked up ears, man.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
It's not what I asked, but sure.
Master Li is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist? A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within. True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions. It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature. It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will. An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own. The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted. I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
Probably, goddammit, phone. I'm gonna stop it here. It's been 32 minutes and I'm running out of batteries. I'm running out of battery. So stop, reset, and yeah, I'll get out of it.
Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
And tomorrow I'll see if we can stop this fucker and continue. If not, well, whatever. But I'll try to keep talking to him. So, until tomorrow.
I am healed.
I am healed. So, till tomorrow, have a great day. Bye.